Welcome to From the Magic Pencil, Voices of Writing Through. Our goal is to amplify the voices of people whose stories need to be heard.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us once again here at From the Magic Pencil, Voices of Writing Through. My name is Kristin Schuster, and I am the Deputy Director of Writing Through. In today's episode, I had a chat with the wonderful Kim Ann. This conversation actually took place about a year ago in Siem Reap, and so we are thrilled to finally be able to share her wonderful insights with you. I had the pleasure of meeting Kim Ann at a workshop with one of our biggest partners in Siem Reap, PEPY, Empowering Youth. Kim Ann was my translator/assistant, and she made a very lasting impression on me. She is kind, much beloved by students and colleagues, and a wonderful role model. I'm very excited to be able to introduce her to all of our listeners and to share her unique voice with people around the world. First, I just want to say thank you so much for doing this. You know how much we miss PEPY and we miss coming and seeing you guys.
I know we missed the workshop too. It's quite windy today, so you may hear the crunch of the tree touching each other. Thank you for having me in this podcast. My name is Kim Ann, and I am working at PEPY Empowering Youth Organization. I live in Siem Reap, just nearby the city. It's not too far from the city. I can describe myself. I am a little bit extrovert. Yeah, extrovert, right? Like people like to talk and meet people.
Okay, and could you please explain a bit about what PEPY is and what you do there?
PEPY is a non-profit organization that working to improve quality of education with students in the rural community. And my job, I am working as a youth empowerment officer. So in my project, mostly focus on improving student confidence and leadership skills. At our learning center, we have 60 students, and most of them came from different areas of Siem Reap, Kampong Chnang province and Kampong Thom province. They bring a lot of different food, culture, like the sound of pronunciation, even in Khmer also different. Like everyone enjoy learning from each other.
Yeah, great. How did you start working with PEPY?
I was a scholarship at PEPY too. So studying there, like engaging with a lot of people there. So I feel like, PEPY is where my heart is. So I got a job offer at a bakery shop, but I denied the offer, and I choose to work for PEPY because I want to do something back for the community. And now I am still here. So I don't know what, I have to do in the future, but as long as my job at PEPY can work to improve lives of people in the community, working for my passion, it's good for me. I enjoy working here.
And I think most of the staff are former students, right?
Yes, most of us.
Like, I think that's so incredible because it shows that it's not just like, okay, you're done, goodbye, thank you. It's really an evolving organization.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love it.
Thank you so much. English is not my first language, so I could make mistake anytime. So, but no mistake in writing. So it's no mistake. So,
and there's nothing wrong with that. English is not easy. Yeah. And I know a lot of English speakers who make mistakes too. So don't worry. And Kim Ann, can you please tell me your experiences with writing through?
I was a teacher assistant who support with interpretation and supporting student translating the Khmer poem to English poem. So that's what I work with a writing through workshop.
Did you ever do the workshop as a student or only as a translator?
Only as a translator. When I was a student 2014 and 2015, we haven't been in touch or getting to know each other yet. Yeah,
I just missed it. Can you tell me about the impacts that you've seen on the PEPY students that have taken part in the writing through workshops?
For all the students who were taking part in the workshop, they, I think they improve the most about their thinking. before they like involving or participating in the workshop, they always sing when I announce that, oh, we're gonna have writing workshop. It is about writing poem and story in English, and they say, oh, in English it's impossible for me, so but and they feel scared, because they think that they will make mistakes, and and if they could not write in English, or because of the English is at the beginning level, people may not understand the story or poetry. They feel scared, they lose confidence sometimes. But the way that writing through this design the workshop, it interacting, and people feel free about mistake that they make during the workshop. So after the workshop, they produce story, they produce poems, and that they think that they can do anything that they can try, that they make plan for. That's what we feel happy, and we really want to have writing through workshop every year at our learning center.
We do too. And can you think of any like moments that you saw in the workshop, maybe a student that like got it, or something that happened that really sticks out in your memory?
Well, I think all of the workshop are special to me, and they have different best highlights because our students are from different backgrounds, so they bring different things. What I can say that it inspired me the most is student, they want to do it, after hearing the orientation about the workshop, they heard about how will they do it, and they willing, they try to break from the get out from the comfort zone, from what they think that they can do. That's what the best highlight that I want to enjoy. I want to work with them in the workshop. Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about what you write and what writing means to you?
I usually like to write short poem, and it means a lot to me because I don't really express myself when I feel sad or angry or overwhelming. I like to support other, but I want to be strong, I want to be independent, I don't want to show my weakness. So writing in 2 words from what I feel, it helped me relieve from stress, from the worry that I had. It means to me a lot.
So you write poems. Do you write anything else? Do you ever write stories or?
I love writing songs, but like just sometimes I wrote it and I delete it because it's just like depend on my mood. So I just want to know how to write and express my feeling in a certain mood. Like sometimes I feel sad, I may write out something sadly. So, but I am thinking about writing song because I love singing, and I just want to be a composer. But maybe in the future, I don't know.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know you were a singer.
My family, they really like something about art. They like people who are good at drawing, good at playing music instrument. My father, even he cannot play anything, he bought a lot of things and keep at home. And when I was young, they teach me how to dance, and especially my mom, she taught me how to sing. So that's why I continued to sing. And at PEPY, when I always participate.
One thing that I think about Cambodia and Cambodian culture is that in general, there's this like artistic side to things.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Do you think that Cambodian people are all artists or have that inside them?
Yeah, because when we talk about art, it has different form. Maybe some are good at architecture, or some are good at singing and drawing, writing. They try to make some stuff from mud. I don't know the word, but like handcraft. They good at different things, and we can see from our temples. We can see the sculpture, a lot of stuff that show about our artistic skill. But that's our ancestor. I don't know how good we are from now.
I feel like
But
it's in the blood, right? When you grow up and you look at
in the
Angkor
blood,
Wat
yeah.
and all those carvings every day, it just
Yeah.
is part of the
Yeah.
DNA.
Yeah.
In your opinion, can you tell me why is the work that Writing Through does important to students at PEPY?
From my experience and from my thought, I think the work that Writing Through is doing having big impact. for PEPY students because, as I mentioned before, when we announce them about the workshop, they feel excited, but at the same time, they think that they cannot do it because it is in English. So I think the way that the workshop influence or giving the positive impact on the student is their thinking, their thought. They think that they can do it, get out from the comfort zone. It's not easy. Even me, when I was the assistant in the workshop, I thought I may not be able to translate everything. And sometimes, yes, and I try to working out. I know, I try to translate from, like explain. Sometimes I just explain them. It's not translating them when students stand read their poem and stories and they say like, I'm proud because I can do it. I'm proud to being able to write in English. I am proud to share my story to everyone. So that's a big impact, just a short workshop, and you can make a person who shy and like in few days they can stand and speak in English. So that's amazing, and everyone smile to see their poem, to hear their stories. That's a huge impact.
What do you
Yeah.
see in your community or in the world at large that you would like to change?
I know I am alone. I cannot make a big, like a huge impact or a huge change, but what I really want to see from what I am doing now, I try to work to contribute to improve quality of education, and I want to be a part of environmental protection. But I think the most important thing that we can do is improving education, because when people are educated, they know how to do good things, they know how to make things work, how to be a part of the community, to make a thriving community. So I think education is the more important things, and a lot of children and youth are left behind school. So what I really want to see the change is everyone is in the school, everyone are educated, and they can become change makers, and that's how the world is growing and getting better.
Yeah, that's amazing. Did you choose something that you wanted to read?
Yeah, I chose a PEPY poem to share with everyone. I have my own poem, but it's emotional because mostly I talk about my father who passed away 5 or 6 years already. So I just get so emotional to talk about it. So I choose a happy poem to share with everyone here.
That's great.
The poem that I picked to share with everyone is Child Change to Woman. It was written by Wansi, who's age 17. When I was young, I was happy. I never thought about dreams. I like to play with friends. I like to eat, but now I have a dream. I don't play a lot because I have to study. I worry about my future. One day, I hope my dreams come true.
That was lovely.
I
Yeah.
just happy for the student who being able to, write such an inspirational poem. It's not about just her story, but I feel like it's connect with me. Everyone was free and we like to play. We don't think about our future, enjoying the life we have when we was young.
Yeah, and I think with PEPY, so many of the poems follow this idea, and it shows just how much PEPY influences these amazing young people. It's always like, I can do it, facing challenges and overcoming. Reading PEPY poems is just inspiration. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
And it just shows the work that you guys do and how much you change the lives of the young people you work with. And I think that's just incredible.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, Kim Ann, is there anything else that you want to share or that you want to say before we go?
I just want to say something for young people who at the age like me. I know I still thinking I'm still thinking that I'm still young. I just want to be young. I know it's hard for us, especially during this pandemic. Whatever you are doing now, whatever situation you are in, I hope that you continue practicing self-care, get enough sleep, do exercise, and don't forget self-development. When the economic is bound back, when everyone gets back to normal, you have to find job and you have to be ready. So now I know sometimes we lose hope because it takes so long now to wait for everything get better. But I know, things go up and down, like we are on the ground, but we can stand up, one day. So just be hopeful and continue to look after yourself, and don't forget to improve yourself in any skill that you want to improve. That's all my message to everyone so far. Yeah.
That is a wonderful message. Really,
Thank
really
you.
great. I think it's so true. Self-care is so important in these times.
Yeah.
There's so much to be stressed about. You need to take that time to look
Yeah.
after yourself too. Kim Ann, thank you so much. You're wonderful.
Thank you.
And this was
Thank you for
really, really
having
great.
me.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. I know how
Yeah,
busy
yeah.
you are. All right. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Kim Ann. Have a great rest of your
Thank you so
afternoon. And hopefully
much.
we can
Yeah, stay
meet each other
safe.
soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, hopefully. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. Once again, thank you for tuning in. We are happy to report that we will be back with PEPY Empowering Youth in November for the first time since our last workshop in February 2020. We are looking forward to working with them again, so please be sure to keep an eye out for updates on our social media. A huge thank you to Kim Ann from all of us here at Writing Through for sharing her insights and being a part of the story. In extremely exciting news, she will be heading off for a fellowship in the US very soon, having been awarded a scholarship. It is very well deserved, and we are looking forward to catching up with her upon her return. Next week, Sue will be joined by Alexa Santillana, a recent high school graduate who participated in our first workshop in the US. She is a very bright and interesting young woman, so you won't want to miss this episode. Here is a little taste.
My father constantly told me, like, Alexa, it is your unique responsibility to try to reach out and explore things you hadn't explored yet. Try to gain knowledge from like many different things that you have to take a risk to explore. Try to do that.
As always, thank you so much for listening, and please spread the word about our little podcast with heart. These conversations are important, and we would love for them to reach a big audience. Please recommend the episodes to your friends, families, and networks, and also help us by leaving a review and subscribing so you never miss an episode. Have a wonderful end to the summer. Goodbye.
From the Magic Pencil is a collaborative product of the staff and volunteers of Writing Through, including founder and executive director Sue Guiney and deputy director Kristin Schuster. It is edited and produced by our operations coordinator, B. Rice. We would like to give special thanks to our interns, Rachel Walkman and Eva Phelps, without whom these podcasts would not have been possible. If you are interested in donating, volunteering, or partnering with Writing Through, or just finding out a little bit more about what we do, you can check out our website at www.writingthrough.org. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, or email us at info@writingthrough.org. Until next time, thank you so much for listening. Ever onward.